Hello, and welcome to A Fan Reads The Star Wars Vault. In this episode, From Gloom to Euphoria. By early 1977, Fox knew it had some problems. Not only were the theaters balking at a movie in the deader-than-dead science fiction genre, the studio was having trouble getting a theater, any theater, to open the film in Hollywood. At the time, you opened in 2 theaters in Los Angeles, recalled Lippincott. You opened one in Westwood, which meant a major theater on or near Westwood Boulevard, and you opened at a theater in Hollywood. Without the prestige of a Hollywood venue, Star Wars might be seen as a lesser movie in the eyes of the media, or worse, the public. A month before Star Wars' scheduled opening on May 25, 1977, Lucasfilm and Fox held a single test screening at the North Point Theater in San Francisco to gauge public response to the film and to glean some insight as to how to promote it. Many from Lucasfilm attended, as well as Fox President Alan Ladd Jr., who had put his reputation on the line when he pushed to greenlight Star Wars 2 years earlier. Unbeknownst to everyone, some insiders from Columbia Pictures had snuck in, reporting back to their studio that the test audience went absolutely ballistic over Star Wars. All who attended were surprised by the audience reaction. Even George Lucas felt unprepared for the unbridled enthusiasm. Ladd was brought to tears, likely overwhelmed by a combination of giddy excitement and utter relief. It played quite well, Kurtz recalled. We had preview cards, but they were a waste of time, really. I don't think preview cards ever work really well. If you just sit and listen to the audience during the screening, you get a pretty good idea of whether they like it or not and what they're responding to. Ladd wasn't the only one seen crying at the screening. A young boy in the audience was terrified by Darth Vader's murder of the rebel officer at the beginning of the movie, and Lucasfilm used that incident as ammunition when the industry's ratings board issued an all audiences G to Star Wars, a death mark for any movie marketed to teens and young adults. The board reconsidered and granted a PG rating. After tirelessly lobbying several theaters to consider premiering Star Wars, Lucasfilm finally got a break when the film Sorcerer ran into production delays and couldn't make it to its original booking date at Hollywood's famed Mann's Chinese Theater. Lippincott managed to persuade owner Ted Mann to run Star Wars until Sorcerer was ready 1 month into Star Wars' run. By that time, though, the story had changed. Star Wars earned a huge $670,000 in its first 30 days at the Chinese, and Mann reluctantly moved the film down the block to the less prestigious Hollywood theater, but was unable to bring Star Wars back after Sorcerer's relatively lackluster run. Star Wars' return to the Chinese on August 3, 1977 was accompanied by record crowds to witness 3 iconic figures from the Star Wars galaxy. Darth Vader, R2-D2, and C-3PO set their footprints into the wet cement in front of the celebrated Hollywood venue. Star Wars would remain at the Chinese past its 1-year anniversary in 1978. That's it for now. Thank you for watching A Fan Reads The Star Wars Vault.